You know what's broken? It's not you. It's February 2026. You're looking at your bank account, you're looking at your credit card statements, you're looking at another year that somehow slipped through your fingers while you were busy surviving. Last year you made promises. This year would be different. You'd save money, you'd invest, you'd get your finances together, you'd finally break free. But here we are, 12 months later, and the number in your savings account looks exactly the same, maybe smaller. The debt didn't shrink, the anxiety didn't fade, the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle didn't break. And somewhere deep inside, there's this voice whispering, maybe I'm just bad with money, maybe I'm broken. Let me tell you something that's going to change everything. You're not broken. Your strategy is broken. Your information is broken. The game you've been playing is broken. But here's the beautiful part. Broken things can be fixed. And I'm about to show you exactly how to fix yours, not with vague motivation, not with budget better nonsense, with a step-by-step blueprint that actually works in 2026. By the end of this video, you'll have a concrete plan. You'll know exactly what to do on Monday morning. You'll understand which moves create real wealth and which ones just create the illusion of progress. This is your reset, your financial rebirth, your year of actually breaking free. Let's fix what's broken. My name is Sam, and I've spent the last 3 years studying why some people escape financial brokenness while most people stay trapped in it forever. If you are someone who's tired of making the same financial promises every January only to break them by February, or if you're ready to actually fix what's broken instead of just managing it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, because today we're building your 2026 Financial Repair Manual. We're going to break this into 5 concrete steps. Each one builds on the last. Each one is something you can start this week. No theory, no fluff, just the actual moves that separate people who stay broke from people who build wealth. Here's what most financial advice gets wrong. It tells you to fix your spending habits, fix your discipline, fix your willpower, as if you're the problem. But what if the problem isn't you? What if you're playing a game designed to keep you broke? Your brokenness isn't moral, it's mathematical. Let me show you what I mean. If your rent is $1,800, your student loan is $380, your car payment is $300, your insurance is $385, your groceries are $400, your utilities and phone are $200, that's $3,465 before you've lived. If you make $68,000 a year, your take-home is about $4,200 a month. Your margin is $735. That $735 has to cover gas, clothes, toiletries, any social life, any emergency, any savings. The math is broken before you make a single financial mistake. So step 1 is radical honesty. Write down your actual fixed costs, not what you wish they were, what they actually are. Calculate your real margin. For most people, it's $200 to $800 a month. That number is your truth. That number determines everything else. Stop blaming yourself for broken math. Start working with reality. Now here's where conventional advice fails you. It says cut everything, cancel Netflix, stop buying coffee, live like a monk. That's not sustainable. That's misery optimization. You'll last 6 weeks before you crack. Instead, we're going to do something smarter. We're going to find your financial leaks, the expenses that drain you but don't fill you. Grab your last 3 months of bank statements, go through every transaction, and ask one question. Did this make my life better, or did I just feel obligated? The gym membership you haven't used in 4 months? Leak. The subscription box you forgot about? Leak. The insurance you're overpaying for because you never shop around? Leak. The brand name groceries when store brand is identical? Leak. But the coffee shop where you actually work and connect with people? Keep it. The streaming service you genuinely use every week? Keep it. The hobby that keeps you sane? Keep it. The goal isn't deprivation. The goal is intention. Cut the leaks ruthlessly. Protect what matters fiercely. Most people find $200 to $400 in pure leaks, money that was flowing out without creating any value. That's your first repair. Emergency funds. Everyone says you need 6 months of expenses saved. That's $15,000 to $25,000 for most people. You know what that advice is? paralyzing. It's so big you never start. Or you start, save $1,000, then an emergency happens and you're back to zero and you quit. Here's the real strategy. Build a $1,000 wall first, not a fortress, a wall. $1,000 that sits between you and disaster. Why $1,000? Because $1,000 covers most emergencies. Car repair, urgent care visit, broken phone. It's not perfect protection, it's sufficient protection. And psychologically, $1,000 is achievable. If you found $300 in leaks, that's 3 months of focused saving. Doable, concrete, real. So in 2026, your first financial goal isn't a 6-month emergency fund. It's a $1,000 wall. Put it in a separate savings account. Don't touch it unless it's actually an emergency. Once you have the wall, you'll notice something magical. Your anxiety drops. You stop making desperate financial decisions. You have breathing room. That wall changes everything. Build it first. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. If your margin is $300 a month and you save all of it, you'll have $3,600 at the end of the year. That's good. That's progress. But it's not life-changing. At that rate, it takes 10 years to save $36,000, 20 years to save $72,000. You're still trapped, just in a slightly nicer cage. The real fix isn't optimizing your savings, it's exploding your income. In 2026, you need to invest in your earning power. Not someday, now, this year. This is the move that actually breaks the cycle. What does this look like practically? Pick one high-income skill and commit 6 months to learning it. Sales, copywriting, web development, digital marketing, video editing, financial analysis, data analytics, project management. Not passive learning, active learning. Take a course, build a portfolio, do free work to get testimonials, network aggressively, apply to jobs that pay 30 to 40% more than you make now. Here's what happens. If you make $68,000 and you increase it to $85,000, that's $17,000 more per year. That's $1,417 more per month. That's a bigger impact than any budget cut you could ever make. Your time is your most valuable asset. Stop spending it clipping coupons. Start spending it building skills that multiply your income. 6 months of focused effort, one skill, new income bracket. That's the repair that changes the trajectory.
You know why most people fail at financial goals? Because they rely on discipline, and discipline is exhausting. Discipline fails when you're tired, stressed, or tempted. The fix isn't more discipline, it's better systems, automation. I know we are in February, but I want you to roll back to January 2026. Set up these 3 automations. This means you have to make payment for January and February. 1. $50 per paycheck automatically transfers to your $1,000 wall fund. You never see it, you never decide, it just happens. 2. After your wall is built, that $50 automatically redirects to a Roth IRA or brokerage account, invested in a simple S&P 500 index fund. Set it and forget it. 3. Any raise, bonus, or tax refund automatically splits 50-50 between savings and a fund. Half builds your future, half lets you enjoy the present. Why does this work? Because it removes emotion from the equation. You're not deciding to save every month. You're just watching it happen. Humans are bad at discipline. Humans are great at designing systems. Design your system once, let it run forever. By December 2026, you'll have saved $1,200 without thinking about it. That's your wall. Or if your wall is already built, that's $1,200 invested in growing. Automation is the difference between trying to be better and actually becoming better. Here's the deeper fix, the one that makes everything else work. You have to stop seeing yourself as someone who's bad with money and start seeing yourself as someone who's learning to be good with money. That's not semantics, that's identity, and identity drives behavior. When you're bad with money, every mistake confirms it. Every setback proves you're broken. When you're learning to be good with money, every mistake is data. Every setback is a lesson. You're not broken, you're in progress. This is the year you rewrite the story, not from broke to rich overnight, from broken to repairing, from stuck to moving, from hopeless to building. 2026 is not the year you arrive, it's the year you start the journey with an actual map. Let me make this concrete. Here's your action plan for the next 90 days. Week 1, calculate your real margin. Write down every fixed expense. Know your truth. Week 2, find your leaks. Cut $200 to $400 in waste. Protect what matters. Week 3, open a separate savings account. Name it The Wall. Set up $50 auto transfer. Week 4, research one high-income skill. Enroll in a course or find a learning path. Months 2 through 3, build your wall to $1,000. Dedicate 5 to 7 hours per week to skill building. Months 4 through 6, wall complete, redirect savings to investing, continue skill development, start applying for higher paying positions or freelance opportunities. By June 2026, you'll have a $1,000 emergency fund, a new skill in progress, automated investing running, a concrete plan for income growth. That's not broken, that's fixed. That's freedom being built brick by brick. You want to know what's really broken? The belief that you can't fix this. The belief that financial security is for other people. The belief that you're too far behind to catch up. That belief is the only thing standing between you and the life you want. 2026 can be different, not because of luck, not because of perfect circumstances, because you decided to fix what's broken with a real plan instead of vague hopes. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be consistent. You don't need to change everything. You need to change 5 things and do them relentlessly. Acknowledge the broken math, kill the leaks, build the wall, invest in your income, automate your future. That's it. That's the repair. That's how you stop being broke and start being free. If this video gave you a real plan instead of empty motivation, hit subscribe and like button. Also, share it with someone who needs to fix their brokenness in 2026. Help them see that broken doesn't mean unfixable. It just means the work hasn't started yet. Your repair starts now, not someday, now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.